Well, Emmanuel Acho from FS1 Speak for Yourself talked about who's to blame for Odell's lack of production. Here's Emmanuel Acho.
It's not on Baker Mayfield. It's on Kevin Stefanski, and I will show y'all exactly why with the Kevin Stefanski effect. Before Kevin Stefanski was the OC of the Minnesota Vikings, Adam Thielen averaged 7 catches a game, 7.1. Stephon Diggs averaged 6.8 catches a game. Once Kevin Stefanski became OC, Adam Thielen, he only averaged 3 catches a game. Diggs only averaged 4 catches a game. Thielen's percent of catches dropped by 57%. Diggs dropped by 38%. Y'all remember, Odell had 1,000 yards in Cleveland with Baker Mayfield as his quarterback. But then Kevin Stefanski comes over, and since then, Odell Beckham's catches go from 4.6 a game to 3.1 a game, dropping by 32%. Just look at the far right column. When Kevin Stefanski takes over, the team gets better, but the star receivers, their catches per game drop by 57%, 38%, and 32%. Y'all have the wrong guy. It's not Baker Mayfield who is the primary person at fault for Odell Beckham's lack of production. It is Kevin Stefanski. That's historically been the case with all Pro Bowl or all pro receivers that Kevin Stefanski has coached.
Hayden Grove, those are very interesting numbers. Bottom line is you're not trying to have a 1,000-yard receiver. You're trying to win football games.
Yes, 100%. And that's what I said before. This Kevin Stefanski offense is not built for wide receivers. It's not. It's not. Maybe they'll take a shot play every now and then with a guy like Odell, but this is not the offense for Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry, and a big group of wide receivers. It's not. And that doesn't matter, like you said, because they were able to win games last year using the running game, using their tight ends. That's why they went out. That's why when Kevin Stefanski got to town, they didn't go out and get wide receivers. They were not looking for wide receivers. They went out and got Austin Hooper. They went out and drafted Harrison Bryant. They went out and got Jack Conklin. They went out and got Jedrick Wills. I mean, again, they went this direction so that they could bolster that offensive line, bolster their tight end unit, bolster their running back unit, and go from there. That's what this offense is predicated upon. That's what this offense is built upon. And maybe the reports of Odell not talking to Kevin Stefanski are true because maybe Odell's just not done with the Kevin Stefanski offense. And maybe it's not all about Baker Mayfield. When you talk about, Odell Beckham Jr. and what he was posting yesterday, yeah, I mean, it definitely seems slanted towards Baker, but there's no guarantee that Odell Beckham Jr. feels that way. And there's no guarantee that Odell Beckham Jr. thinks Baker Mayfield is the problem. Maybe Odell Beckham Jr. thinks this Kevin Stefanski offense is the problem, that he's not going to get the touches that he needs. Maybe Odell Beckham Jr. wants to go to a team that's going to run around and throw the ball all over the field like the, Buffalo Bills or the Kansas City Chiefs or even like the Green Bay Packers, teams that, air it out and throw 40, 50 times a game. I mean, that might be his dream, but also, do you want to win? That's always a part of it. Not that those teams aren't winning, but do you want to win? And I think the Browns have what it takes to win. I don't think they've done it well enough this year. Obviously, the defense hasn't played well enough. They've had some bad luck with injury. They've had some bad luck with the turnover margin. I still think everything's in front of the Browns, which is why I think it's so surprising that Odell Beckham Jr. chose now to really put this fit into the Browns situation.